Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. We from the data mining course will be presenting assignment 2 with 50% progress, entitled Analysis of Earthquake Prone Areas in Indonesia using the K-means clustering algorithm. In this presentation, we will discuss how the K-means algorithm is used to cluster earthquake-prone areas in Indonesia based on analyzed data. With this research, it is hoped that the analysis result will provide clear information regarding the distribution patterns of earthquake-prone areas and help understand the level of earthquake risk in Indonesia. Okay, let's get straight to the presentation.
Our team consists of 4 people, namely myself, Intan Nur Aini, Diana Amelia, Elja Ramadhani, and the last, Rizky Aulia Karomah.
Next slide. At this stage, the Indonesian earthquake dataset was collected and data prepared before clustering using the K-means algorithm. The steps involved importing Python libraries, reading the dataset, cleaning the data by removing missing values, including location variable, and normalizing the data to ensure each feature has a balanced scale. Furthermore, factors such as magnitude, depth, latitude, longitude, and location were selected as the main variable in the analysis process. Next slide, library import explanation. In this step, several Python libraries are imported for the earthquake data analysis and clustering process. The Pandas library is used to read and process the dataset, while NumPy is used for numerical calculation. The Matplotlib and Seaborn libraries are used to create data visualization and graph. Next, scikit-learn libraries are used, such as K-means for the clustering process, standard scalar for data normalization, and scikit-score for evaluation cluster result. Defactorizer and hashtag are also used to process next columns and incorporate them into the clustering feature. The warning library is used to remove unnecessary warning for a cleaner output. And the end message is display stating that all libraries have been successfully imported and are ready for use in the data analysis process.
Next slide is dataset loading explanation. This step involves reading the Indonesia earthquake dataset using the Pandas library. The dataset is in LXSX format and contains earthquake data from 2025 and 2026. After successfully reading the dataset, the number of data points and columns are checked to determine the size of the dataset to be analyzed. Next, some initial data is displayed using df-head to view the dataset contents, such as depth, time, location, magnitude, depth, latitude, and longitude. This step ensures the data has been loaded correctly before proceeding to preprocessing and clustering.
Explanation of preprocessing, data cleaning, and future extraction. The processing data cleaning stage cleans the data so that the dataset is ready for use in the clustering process. The process begins by checking for empty data using is-null sum. Next, several important features and selected such as location, depth, longitude, latitude, and magnitude, which are used in the clustering analysis. The data is then converted to numeric format using pd.to_numeric to facilitate the algorithm interpretation afterwards. Invalid or empty data is removed using drop_na. At the end of the process, the total data after cleaning is displayed along with some initial processing data to ensure the data is ready for use the clustering stage.
Next slide. Conclusion: at this 50% stage, the Indonesia earthquake data processing process has been successful complete, including library import, dataset reading, pre-processing, data cleaning, feature extraction, and data normalization. These steps are carried out to prepare the data for us in the clustering process using the Keyman algorithm. Furthermore, an initial interactive dashboard visualization has been created to display the data analysis result in a more engaging and easy to understand manner. The next step will focus on the clustering process, model evaluation, and dashboard refinement. Thank you for your attention and support. We hope the information we share was useful and easy to understand. That is all from your team. See you next time and have a great day.